All right, congratulations and welcome back, everyone. This is Tech Networks Limited, one of the top leading software company in Nigeria, located in Abuja. That is the headquarters. We have some branches in Ghana, in Kenya, in Zimbabwe, in Cameroon, and so on. All right, so this is for mobile developers. This is for people that are using Android phone. I want to walk you through the installation of the app we're going to be using, how to use it, and how to create the code with it. All right, so the name of the app is called Trebedit. So we're going to be searching for Trebedit. All right. As soon as I start typing, you can see the name here, which is this. So I'll click on that first link, Trebedit mobile HTML editor. Yes, I will click on install to install it. Okay, so once installation is done, we'll open it up. You can see the installation is kind of super fast. All right, now I clicked on open, and this is the Trebedit app that we're going to be making use of for Android users. Please, if you're using Android phone, this is for you. Download it. All right, if you look at the right hand corner, the bottom right hand corner side of my screen, we have a button there called next. So I'm going to be clicking on next until you hit finish. I'll click on finish. We are done with that. Okay, beautiful. Now if you look at the bottom right hand corner side of the screen, you'll discover that there is a button, which is this button called menu. Is it working at all? Okay, so I'm going to be clicking on that button called menu. All right, now we have learn to code, we have get source code, we have workspace, we have text editor. Is it working? All right, so you can go through this yourself, but I am going to be taking you straight to what we need and what we need to do. All right, so I will click on the third button here called workspace. Can you see this? The third button. So I'll click on that. We have this. Welcome to workspace. Yes. So I'm going to be skipping it by pressing this button or clicking on this link called skip. I'll skip that. Now we are inside of the workspace directory. Is it working at all? Now, because we want to take everyone along, we want to start from the scratch with everyone. We don't want anyone to have any form of knowledge gap. Whether you have once coded before, whether you have any prior knowledge on programming before now, or whether you are a pure novice, maybe this is your first time of ever hearing of web development, web design, those websites you have ever admired, how to create those nice looking, intuitive, responsive website. That is what we are going to be teaching you or giving you for free. Is it working at all? Beautiful. So because of that, we are going to be starting from the scratch so that even the amateur, the novice can follow along. So we are going to be deleting this sample project because we don't need it. We want to create our own project from the scratch. So I'm going to delete this project. To delete it, I will long press it. After long pressing it, you discovered we have rename, export, compress, and delete. It just came up. So I'll click on delete. Yes, to delete it. Now we have deleted it. So we want to create our own project first or folder. Now, if you look at my screen at the bottom right hand corner side, you discover there is a button with a plus sign. So I'm going to be clicking on that button. We have create, right? We have new project, new file, import folder, and import file. Is it working at all? So what we're going to be doing right now is to create a new project. So I'll click on new project. I'm going to call this project batch 100, right? Reason being that we have a target to train up to batch 100 this year. Okay, so that is why I'm going to be naming it as what? Batch 100. So if your current badge is 57, so please name this as batch 57. If your badge is batch 58, name it as batch 58. If your badge is 80, please name it as batch 80. Is it working at all? So give it your badge name. After that, I'll click on save. We have successfully created the batch 100 folder. Then your own should be maybe batch 57, batch 58, batch 90, batch 95, whatever. Is it working at all? I believe it's working. All right. So we need to go into this folder, we need to go inside, okay? So to do that, we are going to be clicking on this folder called batch 100. I'll click on it to open it up. We are now inside of the batch 100. If you look at the top of the screen, you can see the name of the folder being displayed as what? Batch 100. Is it working? Yes. So the next thing we're going to be creating right now is a file, okay? So for us to create a file, if you look at the same bottom right-hand corner side of the screen, we have the same button there with the same plus sign. So I'm going to be clicking on that. We still have the same pop-up as what? New folder, new file, and so on. But this time around, we are going to be clicking on new file because we want to create a file. Okay, so I'll click on new file. We still have the same box. Now, please listen to this first instruction. When you are creating a file, let's say you want to create my first app, please don't give gap like my first app. This is wrong. If you maybe you said .html, this is wrong. Your code will not run. It's going to throw error. You will have broken code. Okay. So when naming your file, it must be in form of one word. Okay. So let's say I want to create my first app. It's going to be my first. My first app like this. .html. As in one word. Is it working at all? Beautiful. Please take note of that. No giving of gap when naming your file. But this time around, what the name we want to give is what? Is called introduction.html. Is it working? Now, this is the name we want to use, not the initial, okay? So we have introduction.html. The file extension we're using is what? Is .html. Remember, we're starting from the scratch, so we're starting from HTML. So I'll click on save. We have successfully created the app. The file, called introduction.html. So in the next clip, we'll start looking at how to make use of this properly. The next clip.